What's going on, guys? Mike Trull, Amsoil dealer. It has been a long time. In this month and a half or so, my beard got a lot shorter, as you can see, and today we're going to be doing some spring cleaning with Amsoil on the 03 Accord. We've got the Amsoil Power Foam that we did last go around before we changed the oil, and I really need to change this oil. It's several months overdue. But if you saw that last video where we analyzed the oil, it was technically still good. So I think we're gonna be okay. But we're gonna go ahead and use this intake cleaner and also the Amsoil PI and upper cylinder lube to clean out the fuel system, and in this case, the intake tract. All right. Time for spring cleaning with Amsoil. So we're gonna start with the Amsoil PI, the super concentrated detergent on the left, and we're gonna also supplement it with the Amsoil upper cylinder lube that you use every tank. The one on the left is a more potent deep cleaner, and we're gonna use both of those as I fill up here at McMullen Oil Company in Clearwater, Florida. And I am gonna treat my car to the 93 octane, no ethanol gas. It really runs well on it. So last year when we did the Power Foam, we took the air box out, took off the intake tube there, and we sprayed this Power Foam intake cleaner into the throttle body as the engine was running and being sped up with a helper. You don't want to do it if you have a mass air meter, which this Honda does not. There's just a map sensor right there. And so, you know, if you take your intake tubing loose on a car that has, say it has a mass airflow sensor here, when you take it loose here and try to start your engine, it's probably not going to run right or at all. So I'm going to show you an alternative way of introducing the Power Foam. And so we've removed the PCV hose, and we're actually going to introduce it through here. And I actually took these bolts out too. I hope I didn't do that prematurely. But I'm going to take that cover off and spray some Power Foam down in there. That's not really recommended, but I'm just going to show you what I do. So with my cover removed, you can see 212,000 miles worth of intake deposits. So I think we're just going to spray some in here. And our PCV, if you look at it, it would come through here and up through there and then be distributed throughout this little area here. I think the suction would even pull it in these little holes right here. So anyway, I'm just going to spray some Power Foam in there and then probably put the cover back on, and I might introduce a little bit through the PCV. Alright, first startup after Power Foam. Sometimes this can be a little rough. As in that. So you might have to do a clear flood mode. Because we've introduced a lot of, I guess it would be extra fuel. Alright, so there's the smoke I can see coming out the tailpipe. Oh yeah, now we got it. This is where before I really wanted to drive the car while I was doing this. Alright guys, sorry I don't have an ideal setup to film in the car, but I'll try not to hide behind the steering wheel too much. But the car is running great, so it's the next day after you saw all the smoke coming out. And by the way, that hard start did not happen this morning. I literally turned the key and it started perfect like normal, and there was no residual effects to the ton of extra hydrocarbons that I had introduced into the intake tract. So yeah, the power foam, I mean, it dissolves and cleans deposits, and I mean, the car ran great this morning. I actually had a chance to slow down and then do a couple full throttle blasts, just a few seconds each. I mean, that's kind of all you can do, but kind of just to try to blow the soot out of it, as they say. And no, it seems to be doing great. And so what we'll do is we'll get around to changing the oil on this next. But there's some ways you can clean your fuel system, clean your intake, and definitely use it as a throttle body cleaner as well. But again, don't spray it in your mass airflow meter. So if your car has a mass air meter, you got to figure out a way to introduce it into the system without interfering with that. So, all right, guys, be sure to subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. The Amsoil product links will be down in the first comment below if you want to support me. My dealer number is 146-3115. My website, numberonesynthetic.com. Thanks, guys. God is good, and thanks for bearing with me. I've been working a lot, and so it's been difficult to create content, but you guys are awesome. Like I may have said in a previous video, I have seen you guys coming through on my Amsoil dealer reports. So I'm seeing the uptick in new customers, and thank you. So again, if you want to support the channel, support me, and get the Amsoil products, use my links in the first comment below, or my dealer number at amsoil.com, which is, my dealer number is 146-3115, Mike Trull. And yeah, guys, I really appreciate it.